members of the congregation. You are now here on a Wednesday with Easy, the tech preacher. Truth to be told.
It's Wednesday, hey, tell me, are you ready? It's Wednesday, hey, tell me, are you ready? It's Wednesday, tell me, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's easy, yep, tech preacher, yes indeed it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher, yes indeed it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher, yes indeed it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher. All the real wired ones, where you at? 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 All the real wired ones, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy from Easy Computer Solutions. I got the wired ones in the building. Welcome to the after party. And y'all know this was coming. Ooh, y'all know this was coming. We gonna have some fun tonight. I'm telling you, put the kids to bed, put everybody away. Make sure we got some adult ears in the building today because we're gonna talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. But we gonna have us some fun. All right. Today was the Galaxy S22 event, and it was a strange event. It was something that, as I was trying to enjoy the event, my timeline on YouTube and my notification was going off at the same time, and I'm saying to myself, what the hell is going on? Everybody dropped their videos, everybody dropped their impressions, everybody dropped everything. When the keynote address start, which this happens a lot, but man, it was crazy the way it happened. And even I dropped a video. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. But I waited till after the event to drop my video. So I gave, even though I had my video ready, I waited 5 minutes after the event was over with. Then I dropped my video. So, but yeah, I mean, today been a fun day. I haven't slept in 24 hours, but it's been fun. Yeah. So, all right, we got to dig a little deep into the Galaxy S22 Ultra. I've been watching social media all day, and people got mixed feelings about this device. Some people pissed off that Samsung didn't bring more. Some people that, saying that, hey, this is a nice upgrade if you coming from a Galaxy S8 or a Galaxy S9. And are you coming from a Galaxy Note 8 or Galaxy Note 9?
That's crazy.
This is probably a good upgrade. Most people that got Galaxy Note 20s, probably
you probably don't need.
You're not gonna upgrade. Wait till next year, see what they do. But so I mean, look, the device, and a lot of people say, you know what, Easy, they didn't bring a lot to the table. But here's what I'm confused about. We've been hearing this for 6 months, like every leak and everything about this phone been leaked all the way to the rooter to the tootie. So I don't understand why people confused, because everything that I saw today, I knew 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I mean, all the leaks has been spot on. So it wasn't surprising to me that we saw the same thing that's been leaked. Now, is leaks hurting the experience though? Because everybody's saying that the keynote address was boring, but if they had no leaks, if they didn't have nothing, and this is the only thing that you saw, I don't think it was boring. I think that everything that we saw is stuff we already know. So I didn't expect Samsung to bring nothing else to the table. All the leakers was basically spot on, from the design to the S Pen specs to the camera arrays, to almost everything about the device. So I can understand why people say the keynote address was boring, because for the last 6 months, it's been leak after leak after leak. I've been seeing videos about everything with this device. But we're going to get deep into some other things that Samsung brought to the table that's kind of killing the game right now. But before I get into that, I want to get y'all thoughts. What y'all thoughts about the S22?
Yeah, so I think it's a win for people that are fans of Notes to see that they've got at least one more year to purchase a Note. I think the S22 series as a whole, not the Ultra, but the S22 is a major fail, and I think we knew that weeks ago, right? So there's nothing that surprised me out today. It just confirmed that it's a major fail. So really, you have two phones that were released today. You had the S22, you have an S22 or S21 FE if you want to load the low device. So you have the S22 Plus and you got the S22 Ultra. So that's my opinion. I know it's not shared, but I can't recommend any phone that has a 38 milliamp hour battery. I don't care. People can talk about, wait till it comes out. Samsung optimize it. Miss me with the 3800 milliamp hour. You just that's written off completely.
Yeah. And you know what? Always seeing incremental updates every year. Like, we didn't expect this device to be the wow factor, right? Look, I do understand with the S22 and the S22 Plus, the S22, that's definitely a no buy. I mean, I would
That's
get
a
the
no
FE.
buy. Yeah, I would get the FE over that.
Because the FE got the 4500 milliamp battery.
Yeah.
It got the same. I mean, so with the 3500 milliamp battery, you're not going to get good battery life out of that thing, right?
No.
So if you're going to get the S22, you're going to get the S22 Plus or the S22 Ultra. Now, let's talk about some of the Achilles heels.
All right.
Ordering. I mean, it just been a total nightmare.
Right.
It
Where
was
I
bad.
want the same energy y'all came at Google for having
Yeah.
Give me
Been a
all
nightmare.
the Samsung. I want all the smoke of the same.
So we got to give Samsung shit for this. Samsung knew that the S devices is the highest selling device. Well, I ain't gonna say high. The A lineup is the highest selling one, but this device was hyped for months. It's like the Google Pixel. This this was hyped. They was not prepared, and to right now, a lot of people still having struggles with pre-ordering. Right?
Do you want to give them a clue on when you were able to get your order in?
Okay, so my pre-order just went in after almost 6 hours. I just let it scroll. For 6 hours, and then finally, while we was live before we went live, mine went on the checkout page, and I was able to check out. So yeah, it's my screen been scrolling for 6 hours. So yeah, my screen been scrolling for 6 hours, and it would allow you to get to getting the device and getting the $250 worth of perks, right? And then once you get to the checkout, it went completely blank, and it just scrolled and scrolled and scrolled, and I just let it scroll, and it did it for 6 hours. Now it is a total fail on Samsung part. Now, I don't know. I mean, Samsung should have been better prepared.
Yeah.
Now the 1 terabyte Galaxy S22 Ultra has been sold out. Again,
Wait a second. Okay, my fault. Go. Keep talking. Let me see.
Yeah. So Samsung kind of wasn't prepared. Looked like they wasn't prepared for this with the large amount of people that was going to buy this device. Maybe they had a problem with production. That could be an issue. Maybe they didn't think that nobody would get the 1 terabyte. But the 1 terabyte was sold out.
The 1 terabyte sold out.
We gonna say chip shortage.
Easy.
Chip shortage.
I think this is my opinion, because if you read through a lot of the press in the last 2 or 3 weeks, the 1 terabyte was not supposed to come to US, but they got pressure. They got pressure because we're like, why don't we get the 1 terabyte? I don't think they had a lot because they had it designated for overseas.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. I think that the 1 terabyte wasn't supposed to come down here, but all of a sudden, again, you probably had pressure involved. And the reason why is because, okay, let's be honest.
We shouldn't be able to buy 1 terabyte. I mean, come on.
Exactly. I agree
it's
with
the
you.
Ultra. Let's be real, man. The Ultra should not have 8 gig ever. It should only be available in 12. All right. And you should be able to get the 1 terabyte option. It's the flagship. It is the phone. It's like the phone that you pull out and say, hey, does your phone have a pen? No. Does it? You can say so many things about the Ultra,
right?
That you can't say about other phones, and then they're trying to, you got to have 1 terabyte.
And I think that's when you look at what Samsung was pressured. I think the 1 terabyte was the one that you had to get, right?
You had to get.
And by the way, let's go to them. Put this out there. there's no 8 gig option for the Galaxy S22 Ultra. It's only 12 gig option at 128 gigs. I'm on their website, by the way. And what Samsung did was give you a free 256 gig upgrade.
Oh yeah.
From the 128,
and I think that's why people YouTubers go ahead, but YouTubers have to be vocal because that should have never been an option on. It should not be on your top of the line flagship. And if you run anything outside of the normal phone apps like Dex and all that stuff that differentiates you from your A line, why are you giving a phone at that price point with 8 gig? That's just ridiculous.
Let me correct myself here. The website doesn't give the gigs. It's only give you the storage options. This may be an 8 gig model. The 128.
So you can get an 8 gig 128. You can definitely get that on the but they gave you a free upgrade to the memory. 12 gig. They gave you a free upgrade to the 256, which is the 12 gig.
Okay.
Yep. Which they should have done. That's just bottom line.
So they do have an 8 gig model.
Yes, they do have an 8 gig model, but the bottom line is no one should buy that model. You see what I'm saying? Everybody should get the one with 12 gig.
No one should buy it?
No one should buy it. It's
no.
LaShawn, you know how much it costs, right?
Yeah.
And the reason why you shouldn't buy the 8 gig model is the reason why is because of this. And shout out to Samsung for doing this.
Shout out to yes.
5 years of software updates, which if you're gonna buy this device, if you're not a techie, of course, you're gonna hold on to this device until 2027 for 5 years because you're gonna get 4 major updates. You're going to get 4 major OS updates. So you're going to get all the way up to Android 16. And then the year after that, when Android 17 come out, you're going to still get bug fixes and security patches. So you're going to get 4 years with this. So it's no way I would buy 8 gig model for 5 years. Hey, look, in 5 years, we're going to be at 30 gigs of RAM. So if you got an 8 gig model, in 5 years, you're going to see devices topping out at 22 gigs, 24 gigs of RAM, and you got an 8 gig RAM device. It's going to be a no-go. Now, either you got the 16 gig or you got the 12 gig, but I would not get the 8 gig. No way, no how, unless you go hold on to that device for 1 year.
Oh,
1 year.
Dang it.
Other than that, I wouldn't get an 8 gig. Go ahead.
Can I say something real quick? So, McGirt, you seriously, straight up, the hardcore gangster that trolls chats, you need to calm down. I don't know why you're out here playing games. All right. It's not my stream, so I can't bounce you out here like I want to bounce you. Just calm down, dude. You're in the chat. You're in the chat. You don't need to attack other people in the chat. If you like Samsung, that's cool. If you like Google, that's cool. But be respectful of others. I don't know what you're tripping for. You're a hardcore gangster, homeboy. Show me that gangster.
So I did scroll up and I do see a comment that he made. You got to remember those YouTube content creators. They have their own opinion.
You don't have to address that. It don't matter. It don't matter. What are you saying something in the chat? What you do if you got a problem with the dude, you go meet the man in person, slap him in the face. You the gangster, right? You the gangster. You coming into a chat? I don't understand that. Just calm down. Sit back and enjoy the stream and relax.
Yeah.
I really don't understand this dude.
Now, anytime you got Barry fired up like this, you goddamn, bro, you done hit a nerve, bro. You done hit a nerve.
It's ridiculous,
bro. You done hit a nerve, player. Come on now. Oh
shit.
All right. So, and look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep my eye on you, Mr. Dogface.
Hey, you might want to watch him right now.
If you get out of line, listen, man.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, it's like, dude, don't
things you say.
Right,
exactly.
No freedom of speech on this stream. You could walk outside your door and say whatever you want, but when you talk about freedom of speech, go in the police station and say, I have a gun and I'm gonna kill everybody, and see if that freedom of speech
see the freedom of speech. Exactly.
No, Joseph, I saw the comment that Barry deleted. So a personal attack at somebody is not.
Yeah, there is no. I'm not cool with that. We can joke and have fun, all that stuff. But it's like I don't know what Dogface is doing.
listen, man. If you have a problem with certain content creators, hit him in the DMs.
He said something. No, he not. I'm not even talking about that, Eric.
He was going after
somebody
in the chat. Yeah, so he's been saying
we don't
something.
disrespect other people in the chat.
Yeah.
So that I think Barry got it before a lot of people saw it, but I'm a mod, so I can see it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. So let's talk. I see we got a lot of people have a lot of questions here. So let's talk about this RAM thing right quick, right? Let's talk about why. And look, you have a lot of Samsung people that's defending this the 8 gig of RAM device. One of the biggest reasons why you don't want the 8 gigs of RAM is for longevity. Now I know somebody posted in the comments saying that nobody on this chat will hold a device more than a year. But I digress.
I understand that. Yeah. So, but go ahead.
But the average consumer that's going to buy this phone on a 36-month plan, or that's even a techie that say, "Hey, man, I'm spending $1,200. I ain't buying another phone for 4 years."
Yeah.
You want to get the storage. You do want to get the RAM. You want to get everything you need. You might have to pay more. That's understandable. What could we do about Samsung and Apple and all these other companies charging more? You could say, you know what, fuck them, I ain't buying this shit, and just don't buy it.
You could say that, or and also us as YouTubers, we can call them out.
We call them
when
out,
they,
right.
you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that we can do.
I've been calling them out, but people think I'm hating.
Well, the thing about it is, I think what I think Samsung did with the. If you look at the S21 Ultra and look at the S22 Ultra, it's on the back of the device. It's the same back. All it did was took the plate off, and then you just got the cameras exposed, right? That's basically what you got. Yeah. Now, it is a boxy shape, and the boxy shape is for the Galaxy Note fans because we love the boxy shape because using the S Pen. So that's why you see the boxy shape and you see in the camera. But if you have a Galaxy S21, I wouldn't upgrade. Go ahead.
Can I address something? So, Will, this is not what I'm talking about. What was the V60 price when it came out? When it was trash to the bigger YouTubers. 1080p, it was absolute trash. $799. $799. What I'm saying is a device should not be, it's the Ultra. It's the flagship. It's the reference. It's the bar setter. It should not have 8 gigs of RAM. Now, if the S22, they want to have 8 gig, cool. They want to have it on the S22 Plus, cool.
Yeah.
Not on an 1100 something device that really needs to be at 12. That was 12 last year,
It was 12 last year, right?
The way I see it is, I'm not gonna go buy a Tesla Model S Plaid if it's only got the range of their base model. You can give me all the bells and whistles in the world, but if I can't go further than I did in the base model, why am I spending all that money on the plan?
Or the pen.
Oh, shut up.
And so I know a lot of people, especially on my YouTube channel, like to compare the V60 to everything out there. And look, it notably show that the V60 can compete with the big dogs. I mean, the V60, even in 2021, when I was putting it against other devices, it was going toe-to-toe with cameras. It was going toe-to-toe with video. It's going toe-to-toe with performance.
It's a great phone. It's real talk. It's a great phone.
Yeah, the V60 is if I can see if they push out Android 12 on the V60, I think the V60 is good till 2023 going into 2024.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a fantastic, fast device, dual display, quad DAC, great cameras, great display, dual speakers. God damn, I could keep going. And guess what? You could get that phone for $250.
Oh, yeah.
$250.
Yeah. And that's Snapdragon 865, right?
Yeah, it's 865. Right.
So it's funny. I had a dude that was looking at, he saw my post about the OnePlus 865, which OnePlus 8 is a great phone, but it's not as good as LG V60, right? The dude was looking at the typical Metro Cricket type phones. He hits me up. I went and bought it, man. I went to got T-Mobile verse. I was like, oh, cool, man. I'm so glad, man. You're gonna enjoy it. You know what he says? He goes, man, I hope it's gonna be a good phone. I'm like, dude, do you see the phones you was looking at? I'm like, it's a good phone. I'm welcome to flagship, sir.
Yeah,
You know, it's gonna be way better than any phone you about to buy.
I mean, look, I think the S22. I think
Yes.
look. Guess what? Here's the thing. Did we have the same issue? Did we go through this last year for the S21? Did everybody was pissed off and saying don't upgrade, and the S21 Ultra is not a great upgrade. It's an incremental upgrade from the S20. Now they were saying that the only thing the S21 brought to the table was the cameras was better because of the stabilization, and then the focus was fixed. But remember, I remember this like yesterday. Last year, when Samsung dropped the Galaxy S21 Ultra, everybody in the chat was pissed off, and they talked about Samsung didn't do enough. They say Samsung brought the trash to the table. They said that the S21 Ultra was not a great device coming from an S20, the S20 Ultra. Now here we are in 2022, going through the same shit of the people saying the same shit that they said last year. We go through this every year, so every year we go through this.
And then they made fun of the year.
But like I said, I'm cool with incremental upgrades if you already have a good base, right? The only thing that, like I said, to me the weakness is like you get rid of the 8 gig model on the Ultra, and you bump up the battery on the S22, and it's all good.
Yeah, you know what? And I think if you look at what Samsung is doing, and at this point, people, what more can a slab phone deliver?
Well, they can. Okay, so all right. So this is where we deviate. So I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade because I know people will love what they saw today, and I'm not trying to rain on your parade. But like I said, where I start to nitpick is Vivo is using your best sensor. Google is using your best sensor. You got to bring your best. Why are you nickeling and diming? You're charging more than they're charging. Put the best sensor on the dang phone. The GM1 and the G2 should be it. Yeah, if you're taking away the charge in the box, that should have enough. That should have enough, right? Money to put the best sensor. So that's just me personally.
Yeah.
I know everybody doesn't feel that way, but like as the event is going on, I have creators sending me like, look what I just got that I can't reveal. And they got Samsung's best sensor. And like, guess what I got? And I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, let me leave this event and check this out, you know? So that's what
I think, and I agree with you 100%, right? I think every year we get this incremental update. And guess what? The S23, when that comes out, it's just going to be an incremental update.
But the thing is, I hope people don't mistake what we're saying. The S22 Ultra is a great phone. I mean, let's keep it real. It's a great phone.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's a bad phone. So I think that's what we're seeing. It's like people expect to be really wowed at Apple and Samsung. Wow. Yeah, they should be like, what?
You know, the crazy thing about it is once we see the Z Fold 4, we're gonna go through the same thing. The Z Fold 4 is not gonna wow anybody. If you look at the Z Fold 2, the Z Fold 3, going to the Z Fold 4. And I know what Samsung going to do with the Z Fold 4 is fix the issues of the Z Fold 3, like the under display camera, and they're going to probably put, better cameras on it. And that's basically it. You're not going to see nothing.
Better battery. I don't care about any of the rest.
A bigger battery. Right. And of course, they can put a bigger battery. And that's going to be your Z Fold 4. That's your Z Fold. And it's going to come out with Android 12L. That's it. That's gonna be your Z Fold 4, and the son bitch gonna cost $1,800. I'm just saying that. So I think we need to get prepared for the Z Fold 4 with an incremental update, fixing some of the shortcomings of the Z Fold 3, bigger battery, better cameras, same pretty much.
They just have to reverse some of the stuff to the 2, like some stuff in the 3. They fucked up after the 2.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think we won't see any wow factors from Samsung or Apple this year. I think if you want to see something wow, you got to go look at international. Look at what, Xiaomi is doing, and look
Xiaomi,
at,
Realme, Oppo.
Oppo,
Vivo, IQ.
Vivo.
There's so many.
Yeah.
That's the phones I'm feeling right now.
So those are the devices that's going to wow you. Samsung and Apple will not wow you. This is it for them. This is it. This is about money right now. I mean, it's a great phone, but you won't see nothing wow. You're not going to see nothing wow. Now, the trifold, but who's willing to drop, $3,000 on this phone? Who's going to drop $2,500 on this phone? And then, even when you look at Apple, want to push the needle and drop their foldable. Are you ready to drop $2,500 to $3,000 on that phone? See, that's you beg for it, they give it to you. Are you willing to pay for it?
Wow.
That's the whole thing. When Apple dropped it, and that's why Apple like, man, y'all keep on begging us for this foldable. Y'all show. That's why we gonna hold on one more year. We gonna hold on. Let Samsung get their shine on. Because once we drop ours, you gonna have to dig deep into your pocket, all the way down to the fucking shoe, to pay for this phone. I'm telling you, Apple. I know what's gonna happen when Apple drop the foldable in about another year or two. Because they gonna do it. They're already working on it. And everybody gonna be creaming on themselves, right?
And that's about how long I think you're gonna have to wait for that that fold to get as wide as a regular phone. A year or two.
Yeah. So with Apple, do
you ain't getting this, Mosley. You ain't getting this.
I understand us techies, we want more, especially when
we want more. Right? But they've got to. Let's be real. If we just look at it from outside looking in, let's say for instance they brought the 12. That was the base model, right? 12 gig for the Ultra. Dope phone. S22 is a solid offering. More battery. I mean, S22 Plus. Sorry, S22. If they'd have brought the better battery, it's a solid offering. But yeah, us techies would have wanted more.
Yeah. And you know what? As we get closer to MWC, right? And you got Motorola about to drop a device with an 8 Gen 1 chip.
Yeah.
For $700. No, they say $600. So I think it's like $699 or something, or $799 for the Motorola joint with all high specs in it.
So scare them off, man.
I think that's going to be something that we're going to have to pay attention to. And obviously, what's going to happen. The people are going to call it trash. It's Motorola. They, Yeah,
the thing that Motorola's been kind of like, Big House will have to correct me, but their cameras have just been a little suspect.
Yeah,
just a little suspect, right?
But you know what? The cameras. The reason why the cameras are sus is because of the price. They can't put
True.
high-end
You're
cameras
right. Yeah, you're right.
for $600.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do it. They got to cut corners somewhere. They're gonna give you a beautiful design,
high spec. So if you cool with not having a camera, you good.
But the thing about cameras is it's subjective, right?
True.
For Instagram, Twitter,
it's probably good.
Facebook, it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be good. Yep.
But if you take a photo and blow it up,
go in the Lightroom and stuff like that. Yeah, correct.
But you know what's so funny? Who does that? Like,
who's gonna blow it up percentage? 300 times. 300 times.
What percent? No, I know y'all do.
I know, but I know. I'm just saying.
What percentage of people
put your damn hand down?
Put your hand down.
I do.
A phone and take a photo of it and go to a print shop and blow it up size of your wall.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know you wouldn't, because you grab one of your mirrorless and be like,
yeah, I'm gonna grab a real camera for that, right? I mean, I'm gonna carry. Listen, I wouldn't, if I know I'm gonna blow up an image. It's no way I pick a smartphone. I don't give a fuck how much megapixels they put in it. I wouldn't pick a smartphone. They could put 1,000 megapixels in it. Megapix. Yeah, they could put 1,000 megapixels in it, and I won't never blow it. I would never use it. In a professional setting. But I mean, look, they got. Hey, look. Don't get me wrong. About 6 or 7 months ago, I went to an event, to a wedding. And I did see a motherfucker filming a wedding on a smartphone. And I'm saying to myself, God damn,
man, I'd be pissed.
Free?
I'd be pissed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That motherfucker must have was free.
I'm like,
because
no,
if
man.
he walked around with a balance, he had
I've
a
been pissed,
gimbal
boy.
with a light at the top, with a fucking iPhone. I'm saying to myself, that dude must be free. Ain't no fucking way.
Because
He looking
you
like
already know
it's no way.
it could be the best footage ever, and you have like 5 minutes of bad footage with that phone, you would never hear the end of it. Yeah, that's how my wedding was. He wanted to save money. He got someone to film it with.
Hey, what's up?
Motherfucker at a wedding with an iPhone. The first thing I'm doing, I'm looking at the bride and groom at this point. I'm like, look, player.
What's up?
I mean, with y'all, you need a collection plate or something?
That shit on a TV commercial. He was like, "Hey, I can do this."
Easy went to the car and would have got his mirrorless. Like, no, I decided y'all needed help, man.
Yeah, look, I'd be like, you'd be like, bruh, what you needed a collection plate to get a good videographer? I mean, come on, man. How much you paid this dude? Food stamp money? Come on, man. I mean, you ain't paid. I know you ain't paid no more than about $100 plus a free drink and some food.
That's crazy. I'm telling yeah.
I'm just saying. I seen people at parties, man, and I'm seeing it more and more. People with iPhones being videographers, and I'm saying to myself, man, y'all got to be kidding me. The footage ain't that great, especially in low light. Yeah. You got to be kidding me with that grainy ass fucking footage. You get the hell no, please.
Sir, that high ISO grainy footage adds character to the video.
Oh yeah, well,
it tells a story.
Put your own signature on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, look, if Samsung is doing things with their camera arrays with software, this is one of the things. If you got a Galaxy S21 Ultra, it's no way I will upgrade. It's like I don't even think it's even if you have a Galaxy Note 20.
The Note 20 is a great phone. Like,
I wouldn't even.
And I'm telling you, like the selfie, the selfie cam on this Ultra is good. I think it's 32 megapixel, right? So I think it's good. But I'm telling y'all, man, you can do talking head videos with the Note 20 Ultra. Like it's that good.
Okay, so let me address this right here. So I've been on YouTube 7 years. I started filming with a smartphone. I believed at the time I wasn't smart enough, but I was dumb. I didn't have no coaching. I was out there with neck first, and I didn't have nobody to help me. I used to say filming on a smartphone was way better than using a professional camera, DSLR. I said that. So you've been following me for a while. I said that. I used to say that about 3 years ago. Because I used to film all my videos with smartphone, LG phones, right? LG V6, LG V20s and LG V30s and shit, right? But as soon as I got my first professional camera, when I got my first professional camera, I could eat all my words of me saying that a smartphone is the best tool to use, because you could get a M50 or a Sony A6100 for $500 and $600. That's cheaper than a smartphone, god damn it. So
that's just the money.
Right. So I don't see no excuses why, if you want to go to the next level on your YouTube channel or filming, that you can't say that. Oh,
but they have to learn it too, Eric. Just because you got
to learn. You got to spend time to learn.
Does not mean I've seen some videos where people didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Yes,
and they should have used a smartphone.
And this is why I follow people like goddamn fucking T
like camera, T and all the camera people,
because they used to make videos. See, they switched it up. See, T going to cases and shit, but he used to do videos.
He's got people don't know that he got a camera channel.
And so when I used to watch all his videos, I'm like, man, this motherfucker looking like, crispy, like a crispy cookie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I can't do this shit on no fucking smartphone. And then I used to watch Sean B. Nice.
Sean B. Nice
is the one that made me buy all this shit, because every time you turn around, he got all this good camera gear and the shit looking crispy. And I'm watching audio channels, and this is one of the reasons why I didn't spent over $2,000 on audio equipment in the last
That's right,
what
Hefe.
2 weeks.
Yeah, Hefe
2
put that
That's
weeks.
right,
up.
Hefe.
And so I didn't. So the last
Right,
2 or 3
T.
weeks,
He said
I didn't
cookie.
spend at least over $2,000
you a
on audio
crispy
equipment.
cookie.
On it, yeah, audio, yeah.
Yes,
We
sir. You
It's
crispy.
audio is so
mean,
important, man.
Oh, yeah.
Crispy cookie.
Yeah. And look, and you know what crazy thing? He go T with it now. You know, I got a 4 camera setup. Now T got a 3 camera setup. He looking crispy. You know, he got his camera shooting at the table. And he got the we don't even wear the do-rag no more. You know what I'm saying?
Ask T how many A74s he got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look, I'm looking at T, and I mean, he got his overhead camera, he got the side rig, he got the front camera. I'm like, God damn, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Step up your game, player. And he got,
he said it's about to be 4.
See,
He
I got
said
4 cameras.
cookie
You see what I'm
crisp in
saying?
this motherfucker.
Yeah, you gonna be cookie crispy around here, man.
T,
You know what I'm
let me
saying?
hold one, T. Let me hold one, T. You know what I mean? Let me hold one.
How about that?
You know, I'm
Oh,
only
you
20
know,
minutes.
Mike's son. Yeah,
I'm only
Mike.
20 minutes from you, T. So let me hold. Let me hold one now.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, look, but the way I had to learn my camera is through trial and error. And I used to watch a lot of camera channels as far as how to set, you know, all your settings, your ISO settings, you know, buying the proper lens and stuff like that. Man, look, this is where you look as a content creator. What do? You watch YouTube all day. So if I want to learn something about anything, I'm gonna watch fucking YouTube. I'm watching tutorial videos. I'm watching all kinds of stuff so I can learn my craft. That's what I do.
But if you're not editing, I think you need to start with editing before you worry about some DSLR.
Yeah, about the camera.
True.
Oh yeah. Well, editing is a huge part.
Yes.
And where's Kent? Where's your boy at? What's his name? The fucking.
I know you're saying, but I'm gonna wait for you to say it.
Right.
What that fucking guy? He just dropped a video, and about his PS4, PS5.
Latrell.
Where Latrell at? I'm looking at Latrell video, and he don't have no mics, right? He using the phone mics, and he's way on the other side.
Yeah.
And he got like nothing but reverb. And I'm like, I'm saying to myself, Latrell, dog, go get your lapel mic or something. Oh man. All right.
See, this
Just
is
hit
what
him-
Tech
just hit
King
him up.
Mike's supposed
Just
to
hit
put
him
up a
up.
picture with Trail with his glass of wine. Go
All
ahead.
right.
So yeah, I think Samsung did what it had to do to
I think so too.
please.
Yeah, I think so.
They no fans.
Yeah. And they pleased a lot of people that were on the fence. If you think about it, and that free RAM upgrade and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about something that I'm excited for, but I don't know if Samsung gonna do it for us. Is that on the Tab S8,
Lord.
right? The Tab S8 tablets. Samsung is bringing LumaFusion.
No, you don't.
Right? They're bringing LumaFusion to
Yes,
the Tab
that's
S8. Now, here's the question. Is it exclusively to the Tab S8, or are you able to get an APK and download it to the Tab S7?
that's a good question.
Sorry,
That's a good
That's the
question.
thing, because the Tab S7 is powerful enough to run LumaFusion.
Correct.
But I think it's going to be exclusive to the Tab S8 for now.
For now, and then they might drop it later.
They're gonna drop it later.
Yeah.
So LumaFusion is a big deal, y'all.
I love my LumaFusion.
Right, LumaFusion is a big because of Android. LumaFusion give Android the middle finger. LumaFusion is something that most people on iOS, they got iPads that edit full time on their devices, right?
Correct. Yeah.
But it's not available on Android. Well, Samsung just gave LumaFusion a briefcase, and now LumaFusion will be available on the Tab S8, which is fucking awesome. Especially if you want to.
It's a one-time fee, and it costs what, $30, $20, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it?
not bad.
I
Yeah,
thought
so
it
if
was
you
$300. Oh, is that?
No, that's
No.
Final Cut.
that's
That's Final Cut.
yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and get you a tablet, and you good.
Yeah, edit.
I want to get the
Edit on the go. And sometimes they run
tablet.
deals. That's why I said 20 or 30. Sometimes it's on sale.
I caught it
Yeah,
at
I
Christmas
would
time.
get the Tab 8 tablet. I would get that.
So here's what I noticed about the Tab S8, and I think Samsung is probably did this on purpose. As they were showing, footage of the Tab S8, they really didn't show the tablet. They did show like people playing on a piano and they're doing all kinds of other bullshit. You know, they did a couple of B-rolls with the Tab S8, you know, with the pin on it, whatever. But they did everything else but show the fucking tablet. I mean, they had very short clips of the tablet. And I'm wondering why. Because I mean, when you got
Because the
decks,
focus was the phone. The event was
yeah,
the event focus was the phone.
I think the Tab S8 Ultra, $1,000, man. That's a hard pill to swallow, by the way. All right. I want the thing.
Yeah.
But man, I'm not. I mean, god damn.
But it
now,
was
we
cheaper than
projected
what the
it was
estimates were, right?
right. The estimate
Leaked
was
that in
$1,500.
Yeah. So
right?
it's much better than what. Yeah.
See,
I'm still not buying it because I
I'll
said
get the
for if
Plus.
you're gonna want
Yeah.
surface-like activity, get a surface.
Yes, Jason. I would get the Plus and say fuck that damn notch because that notch is
Yeah. I don't know why they put the
idiot.
notch
I don't
on
know
it.
why they put that tiny little notch. It's so small, it's pointless. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't look.
But they
Listen,
glasses, bro.
make no mistake about it. iPads, fully loaded iPads could cost you over $2,000. All right.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
make
they
sure we
can.
put
Yeah,
that
they
out.
can.
there,
Yeah.
right?
They definitely can.
So Samsung is saying, well, fuck. If Apple could charge a fully spec'd iPad Pro for $2,000, shit, I could get $1,000 out of my tablet.
Yeah. And I don't think that's a bad. I really can't fault the pricing right now. I
Right.
really
I just
can't.
because anytime when you see astronomical prices, one thing comes to mind is what Apple is doing. When they take away shit, what Apple is doing. I always say that companies always follow Apple nutsack. And I think Samsung has been following Apple's
Yeah.
nutsack for a couple
To
of
the
years
point where they
now.
got a damn notch on the damn
If they got a
tablet,
notch.
which was ridiculous.
Look, the Samsung has followed Apple nutsack, taking away the headphone jack, removing SD card support, putting a notch on it. I mean, this is all, nutsack sucking right there, right? Just make sure we understand this. This is what it is. Oh, we got a super chat. All right, here we go.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. I'm knowing about how huge the Tab S8 Ultra is, but it still has a damn notch on it. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. I'm going to tell you the reason why is because I think Apple is coming out with a 14-inch tablet this year. And so Samsung is being ahead of the game. But
So
when you
we
look at
we got notch too. We got notch too.
yeah, so not only that, but when I have the Tab S7 Plus, and it's a 12-inch tablet, and sometimes I do want more. I do want a bigger size tablet. I look at it compared to my 38, 40-inch monitor.
Yeah,
that
and
I
you're
got
like,
up
man,
here.
right?
Right,
Yeah, look at this little
so-
whack.
Exactly. So I
ass.
do wish that the Tab S8, the Tab S7 Plus had a bigger model. So I think that's where this come in at. $1,000 is a hard pill to swallow. I mean, I know that Samsung is doing trade-in deals. Look, I don't do trade-in. See, this is my problem. This is why I'm a hoarder of phones and tablets and shit. I look at the trade-in value and I'm looking at my precious device and I'm like, fuck that. I'm keeping my phone. I'll just pay the cost. So I don't know. But I mean, they are giving you nice trade-ins for the Tab S7 Plus to get the Tab S8 Ultra or the 8 Plus. I don't know, man. This 10 hut though. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Wait, I don't even know what my 10 hut at. The hell?
That's how I got that heat. Let's go.
Thank you very much for the $5 holla. I really do appreciate that. Look, I am intrigued about the S8 Ultra, right? I mean, I want the bigger screen because everything I have, I do want the bigger screen.
I do too, but that notch, man.
Yeah,
And so I'm running into a
that's what
problem
killed it
right
for me.
now, right? It's because I have I have a bunch of iPads, the 9.7-inch iPads, And my stupid ass bought a teleprompter that fits my iPad, but it don't
Mhm.
fit nothing bigger than the iPad. So the $350 I paid for this teleprompter now is if I use my Galaxy, I can't use it. I gotta use a fucking iPad.
Yeah, you gotta use that.
Which my iPad, I hate the fucking big ass bezels and shit on it and everything. So I would love to put a tablet right there, but now I got to buy a new teleprompter. So I got to get a bigger teleprompter. Because I got the big teleprompter, but it's only 9.7. It only holds 9.7. And so,
Electric Elvis.
yeah. But
I didn't know that.
Huh?
I was looking at Electric Elvis comment. He said you trade in for the S7 Plus.
Oh,
It's only
for the Ultra, not the A Plus.
Oh,
Oh, that was smart of
wow.
Samsung. That was smart of Samsung.
Yeah, because yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because if you think about it, why you trade a plus for a plus? I mean,
Yeah.
it you know, only thing you getting that's different is, you know, a little more performance. That's it. And the 8 Gen 1 hasn't been a proven, you know, chipset right now. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't. If you go Ultra, I go Ultra all the way.
Techzilla, I see you, dog. How you been, man?
I
It's been
seen
a long
Techzilla. He dropped the
time.
video. He dropped the
It's been
video.
a long time,
yeah.
Techzilla.
It's
Dex
been a
all the
long
way.
time.
You should
shouldn't have
use the
left it.
tablet.
Left you.
Without a
Without
dope
a
video
dope
to step
video.
you.
It was right there, baby. It was right there.
Darth Vader.
Darth
On
Vader.
my YouTube channel, I've got dozens of Dex videos.
Well,
I
you
use
should
Dex
use
every
that.
day.
What up, Will? Okay.
I use Dex every day.
Hey,
Matter of fact,
Will in the building.
when I go in my office, Dex pops up on my screen.
Oh, automatically?
Automatically.
Oh, yeah.
I use wireless Dex. Yeah.
Damn,
So-
it just, how
Oh
the
yeah,
hell that
or
work?
or if you plug,
Don't
you know, a
walk
portable
in there,
monitor,
Dex
like if
come on?
because your phone is wireless.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
okay.
and if you let's say for instance you have a portable monitor, as soon as you hook the USB to it,
Yeah.
Dex pops up
So
on the
when I
screen.
walk in my office,
So
I got a
that's a
monitor.
Samsung,
I got a
Samsung.
Oh, it's
monitor,
dope,
Bluetooth
yeah.
keyboard, and mouse. And when I walk in my office, Dex pops up, and I put my phone on the side, and I get my work done. And when I leave out my office, shit shut down. That's it. That's how you roll.
Dex, Jug, and rock and roll.
Dex all day, baby. Dex
all
all day. I'm gonna tell you, Dex is about as close, in my opinion, a little. I think Dex is better than the Chromebook. I wouldn't, and the reason why I say that is because if you get a tablet,
you basically can could
Use
buy
tablet
you get a cheap, like even they screwed up with the dang S22, the battery life, but you get a cheap S model. You got Dex. You don't have to buy a Chromebook.
you don't have to buy a Chromebook.
You good.
Yeah. And if you think about this, if you have a Galaxy Note 9, Galaxy Note 10, Galaxy Note 20, and you get a $100 monitor, a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse for, $20, you have the best of both worlds. You got a smartphone in your pocket and you have an almost PC-like experience. Now, I've made videos on how to run EXE programs on Dex. I've got videos about that, baby. I can run. Look, you got some things you got to do, but you got some cloud server shit you got to run, and of course, you could tap into your home PC, but you can run virtual machines on Dex.
Nice.
It's possible. You can run virtual machines on Dex. Now, it all depends on how fast your internet is. Now, a lot of people say, it's laggy and shit. I say, well, how fast your internet speed is? Well, I got two megs. Well, fuck. I mean,
That should be like it
I
no
mean, you
matter
got
what
2
you got.
megs, man. I mean, anything gonna be laggy.
Yeah, it don't matter what you got, dog.
So can I answer, Pravin?
Yeah, yes.
So I have a Redmi and Ultra is on a completely different level, and love Xiaomi phones, but just like the Mi 11 is way better than a Redmi phone. That's what you're gonna see with the Ultra. But the issue is it's gonna be way more expensive.
Well, the question is, where do you live?
Correct.
Are you in the United States? Or are you
No,
overseas?
I think yeah.
Because
your
I mean,
budget
looking
on
at
what
the
you trying to
name,
spend?
you might be,
Yeah.
and the reason why is because overseas you have a different
Yeah,
structure.
especially if like you're India, there's certain phones that they bring in and certain ones that they don't.
Right.
So you're importing, so it's gonna make it even
Right.
more expensive.
Right. So you got that. That's the thing that I look at when people want to get Realme's and Oppo phones and stuff like that. Most of them don't have Google services, so you gotta do a little work if you import
Right.
them. All right. If you techies, most of these people I got 120 people in here. If you're a techie, this shit should be pretty simple.
It should be simple, yeah. But
right. But
we're
now
finding out that
techies-
it's not very simple for a lot of people.
Right.
So.
Yeah. But they
They
do find
everybody
out
who
that.
claim techie is not.
Yeah,
They
that's
ain't
true.
techie.
That is true. That is true. So a lot of people that say I'm a techie, but you really not you're a tech enthusiast,
There
but
you go.
you don't go into the ones and zeros and virtual, server programs and Linux and stuff like that. If you don't get into that aspects of it, then you could be a tech enthusiast and love tech and buy a lot of tech product, but you don't go into the programming side of the tech, and that's okay because people don't root. A lot of people say I love tech, but I ain't rooting my phone. I'm not unlocking my bootloader.
And if he's not doing that,
ROMs.
instead of doing the Redmi, so the Redmi is like a budget phone. It's great, but you pay just a little bit more for the Poco F line. So if you get the Poco F3, the F4 is coming out, it's going to be a screamer, and you're only paying like $50 more in your country over the Redmi.
Now, I believe that, I think Poco is going to make a big statement, man.
I think Poco's going to be dope.
Doing their thing for the last couple of years. But I haven't reviewed no Poco phones. I don't know why I'm stuck on all kinds of other shit. But, but I'm willing to take the plunge. Now, I have Realme GT. I reviewed the Realme GT. Fantastic phone. Let me tell you something. I absolutely love the Realme GT. That is a phone, 888 processor, the 12 gigs of RAM, beautiful display, fast performing device. Cameras is, middle of the road, or obviously, right? But the phone costs like $400.
Realme, I'm just waiting for that global. I want that GT2. GT2 Pro.
Global.
I'm just let me know when I can.
Go ahead and go Xiaomi the 12 Barry.
Do it 12. Okay, that's a great phone. Great
Go
phone.
with the 12.
Great.
Hey, Barry.
Yo,
I can't connect to 5G at all in my apartment right now.
that's weird. Yeah, we'll have
At
to
all.
work on
Like
that.
nothing. I just pulled the SIM because I can't not disconnect. I disconnected 7 times on the way home.
Wow, that's weird.
So what device is that? That's going to be on the Z Fold?
That's Pickle.
That's a Pixel, yeah.
You know what?
Because-
I have not updated my Pixel since everybody was talking about the new software update fucking up everybody's phones.
Yeah, see, mine but yours was always doing that though, right? Scoop?
No.
Oh, it just started after the update.
Yep.
Yeah, mine is all of mine are good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
I'm good.
I've been having the only problem I've been having with my Pixel 6 is YouTube crashing on me. And I think the reason why YouTube is crashing on me so much on my Pixel 6 because I watch too much of it. I think that's what it is. The YouTube app crashed on me at least once or twice.
YouTube is like, this is the only way we can stop people from watching YouTube.
So I watch YouTube. And I'm all into a video, man, and the motherfucker crash. I could take the phone and throw it across the fucking lake. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No more YouTube for you. No, don't
Yeah,
do that.
it does. When it does, and look, and a lot of people criticizing Google, and they, look. Here's the thing. I think the Google Pixel is a great device, and I think the Tensor processor is the one that needs work. I think the software had to be intertwined with the processor.
With the processor,
and that's just the issue.
It'll get there. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It'll get there, and I think after going into the second generation, right, which is this year, I think that the first generation Pixel is going to be
Ace 3. He's having it on his 5G. LTE is fine.
Yeah. And I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think Google is going to iron it out. Yeah. But it's a tough pill to swallow if you use a device as your daily driver and you get no connection, no Wi-Fi, 5G is not working. Man, that shit sucks, especially when you watch us on YouTube telling us and we telling you that the Pixel is a good buy. You buy the shit based off of our recommendation and your shit ain't working. So, I mean, it makes us look bad too, So, I mean, I always tell people to watch multiple videos and reviews before you know, and utilize your 14-day
You come to mine,
return.
all 3 of mine are working.
Hey,
Yeah,
got
but I
mine.
have been saying that in all my videos. 14 day return, bounce
Yeah.
that thing. You have an
Utilize your
issue.
14-day return, man. Don't if you get a Pixel or any device, S22, whatever, and you roll it with it, you're like, damn, bro, this phone ain't for me.
Exactly.
Don't force yourself.
Exactly. Like I hit up Tech Twan because so he started having some issues with connectivity. So I'm like, you get to go to T-Mobile because there's a thread on T-Mobile and it happened about maybe a week and a half ago where
We talked
everybody,
about that.
yeah, everybody was having issues. Like it was iPhones, OnePlus, all that stuff where 5G would just disconnect like crazy.
Yeah.
So they gave him a new SIM, and I know he went back there today because he was having issues after the February update. And I was like, "What about a phone, man? Like, it's like they should be switching out the phone. It's like if you're setting up, you got to get a new phone. That's a bottom
Charles, you
line."
mean the EPN? You said EPK.
Oh, APK.
APK.
So what happened? Yeah. So
APN.
Charles, it's a
That's what
little.
I was thinking. APN.
Oh yeah, he might be saying APN. It may help.
Yeah.
It may help. Yeah, some APNs, but right now there's a lot of issues that people don't realize with 5G. There's a lot of issues that are going on that creep up. So these updates can break things or what have you, and then you are messed up, and then you call me, Gigi, and LaShawn, like, hey, we good. All of us of us, we perfect. And Scoop is hurting right now.
But I think what happens a lot, and to be honest with you, is that us consumers is putting pressure on these OEMs to push out updates and stuff like that. So,
like, where is my update? Where is my update? Where's my
exactly.
update?
And so they give it to you, and it fixes some things, but it breaks other things.
Here's a fun fact, right? So I was Gigi had hit me up earlier today, and then the group was kind of going back and forth, and I was actually at one of my customers. And the reason why I was there, I was setting up their reference radio. We were testing it, their reference Bluetooth. So I had it in transmit mode and receive mode. And when they're in receive mode, the radio is looking for their Bluetooth signal. Mm-hmm. We're doing things like bit error rate. So you're far away, right? So what was happening is normally I can go down to a level, let's say minus 100, and I still get like no bit errors. I was at minus 40 with their radio. If they had launched that product, people would have been calling like ready to kill somebody. It's like, what? I can't use Bluetooth. What Bluetooth is only like I got to stand next to the radio. I can't walk across the room and I'm dropping a call. I can't stay connected. So it was like, they were like, thank God you were here because we couldn't have let this go. They were literally had just bought this to release.
Yeah. And I think for the most part, I think when you look at the technology right now, I mean, 5G is still new.
Yeah, it is. It's janky.
So it's still new. It is janky, right?
Unless I'm at work. If I'm at home, it's
so I'm one of the minorities. 5G has been stellar for me, T-Mobile, on my Pixel 6. Like I can talk to GB, I don't drop, you know what I'm saying? I'm connected to 5G everywhere, but I know that's not what everybody's going through.
But I think what happened with 5G, and
you're right. It's not so easy. There are a lot of towns where like there's a base station that the 5G it's transmitting, but it has no data on it. Like if your phone connects to it, it's gonna drop the call.
Yeah.
And you don't know that. You just are like, why is my phone not working?
Right, because you see 5G at the top, and you're like,
it's good. I got 4 bars. I should be able to connect to it. And it's like, no, you ain't got nothing over here. Exactly.
I think you get a lot of false reading with 5G because some places I see 5G, and my internet would be 3 meg,
Nothing.
4 meg,
3 megs down. Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, how could it say 5G
and you can't get nothing?
Megs?
Exactly. And I got 4 bars.
So you do get a lot of false reading, and I think what companies ought to do when you drop a certain just say if you drop under 40 megs, then it should that symbol should drop to 4G LTE, and you should be crossing over. But no, they keep you on 5G, and you running 2 megs or 3 megs.
Carnos will set it right here.
Slow.
Story of my life, 5G, full bars, and I get 2 megabits. There are a lot of people, when I started looking, when I first started looking at, because people hit me up in my comments or my DMs about disconnects when this was going on. And a lot of people, I've been looking back like 6 and 7 months. They're like, I don't use, so I just put it on 4G because I had so many issues disconnecting.
Yeah.
And these are across the board. I'm like, man, that's terrible.
But you know, 4G LTE. Sometimes I put it on 4G LTE because it's a lot stable, and I get faster speeds on 4G LTE versus 5G.
then you can sometimes for 5G.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky. I get faster speed with 5G.
I do
Where I'm
too
at.
when I actually connect. Like
When you
I mean,
connect, see, yeah.
Well, this only happened with the update, but before, I
Okay,
mean,
before
over my
you were
work,
good.
didn't matter which phone, either this phone or my Fold,
Or your Fold, you're good.
or by work, I'm pulling 700 down over the air.
Wow.
Yeah. I've got most of mine are like around 300 to 400. I have a couple of towers I can do 500 megabits now, which I'm not complaining. That's great speed.
Oh, got my man.
Yeah, same here, Hawks. I'm usually always 5G ultra capacity.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, that's with you too. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Thank
I got
you,
ultra
thank you, Big
capacity
House.
too. Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna run.
But
Okay,
in the house,
so-
I'm on LTE. So I get in the house. So, but I'm on Wi-Fi in the house anyway.
So I'm gonna turn off on Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna run speed tests with you guys. And
I just did one on mine.
And here we go. We got shit. Let me see if I can get the focus there. All right. We got T-Mobile on my Pixel 6 at 5G UC. This is 5G UC.
Bam.
All right. So I'm good. I'm getting really good speeds here at
That's
home.
solid. That's not bad. For
That's
inside.
not bad.
And you're done.
The
here.
upload
Oh, that's good.
speeds
Yeah,
are
because
not that-
see, I'm
the
not
upload
connected to
speed's not that
5G, so
great.
yeah.
See, I don't get that. See, I got
Yeah.
5G, not ultra.
Yeah, you're lucky. I don't get 5G at my house. Soon as I get out of my house, I got 5G.
I only turn it on when I'm at work.
All right, Big House Production in the building. Thank you very much for this the $4.99 holla. Let's attend Hut on that.
Downtown, I got that heat. Let's go.
Thank you very much for the $4.99 holla. Appreciate that, sir.
Baby.
Yes,
I don't know where that came
baby.
from, but I missed that, LaShawn. But hey, that'll work. That'll work.
What's up? What?
The big baby.
Oh.
Oh, was it Baby Boy? But Baby Boy didn't. Okay, I don't know why you said that.
So I mean, look, don't get me wrong. The Galaxy S22 Ultra, you're gonna see a lot of coverage of it. I think it's gonna be a solid phone.
It's a solid phone.
It's
just
gonna be a solid phone.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
solid. That's it.
And you know what? The crazy thing about it, come next week, everybody gonna be going to the next, because guess what? MWC about to come out. You got Motorola about to drop a joint. You got look, I saw this P50, Kimmy. That's a beautiful son bitch phone. God
Yeah.
damn
It's
it.
Oh, is it a
$5.99
nice
on
one?
Papa right now.
Ooh,
that's a nice
$5.99,
one.
Eric.
oh, that thing is beautiful. The
That's
big-
almost
the
half price, sir.
I know. I seen that. But I want that
And
gold.
it's New Orleans Saints colors too. That black and gold.
Ooh,
Hey,
I love it,
speaking of the
man.
Saints, Eric.
I know.
got boy
Allen.
done?
Okay, that's what happens
our
with mine,
boy done?
Hawks. That's what happens with mine.
Yeah, we got Allen.
You think
They-
our
they
boy
all did.
done? You think our boy done, man? You think he done?
Yeah, I think so.
You think he done?
I mean, all right.
I think they're gonna make a good example out of it.
Hey, welcome to Team Green, Will.
Oh,
Welcome to
Team
Team Green.
Green.
Hey, Team Green.
Hey, that's what
We
I'm talking
talking
about.
about-
If you want to
we talking
become a
about Kamara?
member,
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you shouldn't put hands on people in the club.
yeah.
Was it a club?
You be partying.
No,
No,
it was an elevator.
man.
Oh, I didn't know it was
They
a
were
club.
leaving the club, yes.
They were
Okay.
leaving
At
the
6:30
club.
in the morning, yes.
It happened in the
Dre's. Yeah,
elevator.
they were leaving Dre's,
Mhm.
which is on top of the
I
Cosmo.
think
You
so.
be running your mouth about my woman, player.
You can run your mouth all you want. You're still a multi-million-dollar athlete. You got to use some damn
That's
common
what
sense
I was
not
saying
fire.
yesterday when they were like, well, it
Yeah.
Because I'm
depends
a
on what he said.
multi-million-dollar
No, it don't
athlete,
depend on
don't
what he
mean
No,
said.
I never said. I know what you're talking about, but I didn't say
Yeah.
that. I just
I know
said
you didn't.
I want to
Words ain't
see.
doing
I
shit.
want to see the bitch Joe. I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see it too.
I wanna
It'll
see
get
it.
leaked at some point.
Yeah, yeah. So if you ever want to become a member of my YouTube channel and you want to support the cause, see videos early, see exclusive videos, become a member. And,
Now, just so you know, he's not one of these people who give him a member and he does one bit. He's giving
ain't
you
fucking
some
around.
value.
He
Yeah.
ain't
Yeah,
fucking
I
around.
give you a lot of value. You go, your notifications blow up because I dropped
Thank you,
so much
Cafe.
shit in there,
Thank you, sir.
and you know.
Thank you, sir. Cafe said he ain't going nowhere. Thank
But you know
sir.
why? Because he's the most valuable player, and somebody go pay people off to keep their mouth. You know, it's all about money, player. We know how this world works.
Can you make a play on Sunday?
There
Can
go,
you
there
make
go.
a play?
That's what I'm saying. Said, look, we gonna take care of you. We gonna take care of everything.
Yeah,
You just keep
he
your
the
mouth
face of the
shut.
franchise now.
Hey, you float
Yeah.
around on YouTube a bit, sir. You can get them Google Play services on that P50 Pro.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
oh yeah.
I
oh,
got
yeah.
them on my Mate 20X.
Hey.
My 8X2. Sorry.
I had it
Yeah,
on
so
my.
when you
I
don't,
had
it
it on
no
my,
longer
my
Peyton
Mate
play.
30.
No. Peyton had moved on, y'all. Now they got rumors that Dallas trying to grab him. I don't know if Peyton gonna do it though.
No, I don't think so neither.
I don't think
Dallas
that.
won't.
Look,
Dallas
look, somebody
wants
say,
Quinn.
look, somebody.
They want
I'm
Quinn.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Man,
don't
hell
think.
no. Big House, shut your mouth, nigga. You talking
You
I
said
about?
don't
Quinn?
know.
Yeah,
That
Dallas
Dan
wants
Quinn.
Dan
He's
Quinn.
all. He's
the
already
defensive
the
coordinator.
He's already the defensive coordinator. They ain't gotta go nowhere.
Yeah.
for him.
But that's who they want to be the coach, though, the head coach.
Well, they already announced today, Allen with the head coach.
Hell no, we ain't going. I don't want Zeke. Hell
They-
no.
You
don't want
we don't
Zeke?
want
You don't want Zeke?
No, I
Nah.
don't want no damn
Zeke ain't tough as Alvin, man. Come on
Hell
now.
no.
Come on now.
No.
Zeke
Nah,
got all that
nah,
money.
nah.
Once Zeke got his contract, he
He
said,
good. He
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
It's
he said,
squad.
fuck it.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
when
ain't
Zeke got his
squad.
contract, he said, fuck it.
yes, and Big House is trolling. So I don't
Man,
even know why
Big House,
y'all
you
are
almost
playing it.
triggered
He
me,
put the
dog.
laughing emoji behind it. Y'all
You almost
still
triggered
like
me, big dog. What are you
LaShawn is triggered.
Triggered, boy.
Now, this is funny. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Z Flip does not have good battery life.
Very emotional.
No, it
It
doesn't
does
have
not
good
have
battery
good
life.
battery
No,
life.
no.
Very.
I think
emotional.
Samsung go look. I think Samsung go fix the Z Flip.
If they fix the back, man, that would be
you know,
dope.
the Fold 3 and the Z Flip 3 is going to get fixed with the Z Fold 4. Battery life is atrocious on both of those devices. I mean, just being honest with you. Now, look, the reason why I don't have problem with battery life, I don't usually speak too much about battery life. I keep 4 phones on me. So when you got 4 phones, if you got 6 hours of screen on time on any
Even
phone,
with
I
a
can
flip,
get
Eric,
through.
when I carried 2, I
I
still had to charge
know.
the flip every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I bring the flip with me when I go to happy hour. Like when I go to happy hour and go and give me a couple of drinks, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be there 2 hours.
you're like, hey, man.
You know, 2
But
hours.
now I'm
3
back to
hours.
every other day.
And then let me run to my charger. Let me get this.
Yeah,
Hey, and
and
look, my car charger.
I'm in the car. You know, I make sure I'm at 100% while I'm sitting at the bar. I'm flexing. I got, I
Even
got my
with that
drinks on
Dexter,
deck.
they need to optimize their batteries better. Period.
Yeah. That's the only time I use. Look, I got the Z Flip 3 right here. It's the only time I use it for a flex factor. I paid $1,000 for this phone, and I only use it to flex. That's it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, I call it IC. I bring
Hey.
when I'm going to happy hour. I take my Z Flip and my Z Fold. That's it.
Very
I only do it for the
my
flex
God.
factor. That's it. I spent $1,000 on
I
the phone
see you, LaShawn.
just to flex. That's it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't use it for nothing else.
Yeah. No, but man, if it had, you would use it if it had better battery.
It had better battery in Samsung.
It's
put
a good
Dex on
side
it.
piece, right?
That's a good side piece, but it did put Dex. And I know a lot Samsung don't want to put Dex on it because it's not made for that. It's not. It's a fashion device. It's for the youngsters. It's for the teenagers. Dex. They're not gonna put Dex on it because it's for the teenagers. It's for the youngins. You know, the it's for.
So you trying to
flexers.
be a
That's it.
teenager, Eric?
Hey man, look! Every time I wake up, I feel like a teenager.
Scoop that face, scoop.
Every time I wake up, I feel like a teenager.
Wow.
Yeah, and look, I got the little hold on, I got the little clap.
Scoop's face was toe up.
I agree. That's just my opinion, but I agree.
Yeah, for the price.
Can you take
Yep.
it?
Hey, got a super chat.
Hey,
Chilling. Digital slang, chilling.
I'm gonna play 10 Hut on this one.
Downtown, I got that heat. Let's go.
Thank you very much for the 99-cent holla. Appreciate that. Yeah, the Z Flip is only for flexing. That's it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't use the Z Flip for nothing else but flex. That's it. And keep it updated,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great phone. Like I said, just add
it's
some
a
more
great
battery
phone.
life. We'd be good.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
let me check. Let me see what size battery that thing got in there.
Oh, it's like a 3,200, 3,500 milliamp battery in that thing.
2600.
Nah, ain't that small.
It's a 2,600?
It's not that small.
It ain't that small.
3,300 milliamp hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
did it earlier.
So the S22 comes in crushing it with 500 milliamp hours more.
Yeah, you ain't
See,
shit.
so somebody have so thank you very much because she agreed with me. This is for all the flex. You just use it for the flex. That's it. You just lay up there and pop it out and say, "Hey, what's up? What's up?" You bring it to the bar. You can flex it up. You put it like that. Take a couple of photos, and then when you get home, you put it away. That's it.
Congrats, Slang. As Easy would say, congratulations to you.
Oh,
Nice.
Slang, you know, got
That
Nice.
sky blue is beautiful.
250. That'll work.
Yes.
Now Samsung.
He said trade.
Don't make Slang wait like he had to wait for that Z Flip 3. Or we gonna have
let me
some
ask you a
problems.
question, Digital Slang. How many phones did you
Yeah,
trade
he
in to
said
get
trade.
it?
So what did
Yeah,
you
how
trade
many
in,
how many phones you trade in, player? Cause I mean, look,
Or did he
man,
unload his phone? Because I know he's trying to sell his phone.
I thought he probably. I think he traded the fold. I think he traded the
the
fold.
fold.
He was
Yeah.
trying to sell it, so to me, it's just as good.
Okay,
Because he wasn't going to get a bunch of money selling it.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't trade the fold, but I mean, I understand if you didn't want the fold no more. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
the fold.
If you didn't want the
iPhone
fold,
3.
okay. He said he traded the Fold 3 and the iPhone 8.
iPhone 8,
iPhone 8.
Because
They didn't
remember,
probably
people
give
were
that
thinking
much.
of the fold new for $900, so you ain't
Yeah.
getting
And look, don't get me wrong. If you ever want to buy another fold, it's cheap as fuck. I mean, you get one for under $1,000. So that ain't no big deal. That's why we always tell people to wait. If you want to get a deal, you don't buy the shit at release. Us dummies, we always buy shit at release.
You ain't even gotta wait that long. When they release it,
You ain't gotta
usually
wait that long.
MSRP, it'd be below MSRP on release day.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to get an S20 Ultra, wait 2 months and buy it for $800. That's all you gotta do. Shit, that shit gonna be cheap. It's $11.99 now with $1,200.
Oh yeah, Slang said he paid $7.99 for his folded. So he came up really.
He came up.
Oh yeah. See, you know what? Digital Slang, Best Buy got the worst trade-in values though. God damn.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, but $7.99 is not bad for a fold
Yeah, J
right
Will
now.
is fine.
Oh yeah, look, so let's just take a minute to talk about this for a second. We was all concerned about this. A couple of days ago, I got real concerned about buddy partner in crime, J.L. Williams. J. Will's guy, the YouTuber, been on here on the platform for a century.
Long
For
time,
a century. He's the type of guy that posts daily videos, sometimes 2 or 3 videos in one day. So when I noticed, that he haven't posted in a while, and that's not like Jay Will, right? I mean, even if you go on vacation, he have videos queued up to drop when he's on vacation. This is how long I've been knowing him, and so by him taking this long pause, and then you go on social media, he haven't dropped anything on social media, so I immediately got concerned as a friend, and so I hit him up, DM'd him, called him, and stuff like that, and I didn't get in contact with him. So I hit the private chats and I see if, some of his close buddies talked to him and nobody didn't talk to him. So what I did was at that point, I got to a point where it's, hey, let me see what's up. So I hit a public post on Twitter and on YouTube. And so, we waited and waited. Nobody didn't hear from him. So about 5 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. this morning, I was up, by the way.
I was up too. I was getting ready for work. That's about the time I got the text.
Jay Will hit me up and said, "Hey man, I'm in the mountains with no service on vacation, and I didn't get nobody phone calls and they get nobody texts. But he told me that him and his family is 100% good. He's good. He's on vacation, away from social media, away from YouTube, just living life." hey, that's great. That's good, because we live in an era that if you don't hear from somebody from a long period of time, you do get concerned. You do get concerned about some of the things. All right, I do. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. You do get concerned about friends of yours that you haven't heard from in a long time. So that's one of the things. But he's doing very well. This so public service announcement. He's doing very good.
Mike Oxlong, I have not been able to not get a phone that I wanted because of the chip shortage.
Me either.
I know.
Hadn't stopped me one bit.
Yeah.
And that's including imports.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I think for the most part, I didn't have it. I don't have any problems getting a device for the chip shortage.
No, I'm chilling.
I mean, I was able to. Well, let me correct myself. I wanted a Pixel 6 Pro when it came out, and I couldn't get it.
Oh, I had a problem. Yeah, I had a problem.
Yeah, I don't really think that was.
But I ended up getting one.
That was manufacturing issue.
And mine charges with no issues.
Hey, no issues.
But everything else, I mean, you could go online and order almost any device right now. I mean, even Samsung will give you the phone on the 25th. Shit, it get released to stores on the 25th. So even if you did pre-order to take advantage of some of the deals, you could walk into AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon and get your S22 Ultra, S22 device right on the spot. So, I mean, but you might have to settle for the 128. Most of the stores going to have 128. I mean, look, most of the stores going to have the base model, 8 gigs of RAM, 128. Now, if you're willing to live with the 128 8 gigs, that's going to probably be in all the stores, then,
Oh, okay, so he was dealing with T-Mobile in general. I buy unlocked, so I can't.
Yeah, I buy unlocked.
Yeah.
On Lizzle.
So, I mean, I think at the end of the day, if you want to get an S22, and look, everybody, you have people on different parts of the fence. You saying that a lot of people that have Samsung S21 or Samsung S20 or even the Note 20 said that Samsung didn't satisfy them to upgrade. I wouldn't upgrade if I had those devices. But you got people that have Note 9s, Note 8s and stuff like that just finished paying their devices off. Now you got to remember, if you're on a carrier, you'll be on these 36, 42-month programs, and you got to wait 3-4 years before you can upgrade or whatever, however that works. And so now they're eligible for upgrade.
Verizon now.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, you're on 6 fucking years on these devices. This is one of the reasons why I have a problem with these device payment plan programs.
Yeah, and like I said, we are not hating on anyone that has to do that, right?
Oh,
but
no,
just listen. Just listen to what we say. They're not really that great of a deal. So if you can take advantage, always turn it into your favor, because the carrier wants to lock you in. They don't want you to switch. And if you got a payment, that's just like having a contract. Oh, we're gonna get rid of contracts. Well, guess what? Here's another contract. We give you a contract on the phone, so you can't go nowhere.
And I think when we talk about the carriers, carriers always look out for their best interest. They will never look out for your best interest.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
So when you see deals like, okay, Samsung will give you $200 of credit, plus if you had a device, you could get, $200, $400, or $500 off your device. Now, here's the bigger question to everybody out there. Every year at the same time we get new releases. Why y'all guys don't plan for these new releases? So let's put this in perspective. We know in February and March of 2023, Samsung will drop a new phone. Why not today get your saving, get your piggy bank like mine? Like my wife was telling me about this. This thing is filled to the gills. All right, this thing is filled to the gills. And you buy something like this that you can't get the money out, people, because I had to break this, and you save your coins for the next device. So
we need an affiliate link for that. Everybody should get one of those.
Yeah. This thing here is a way that you could take your extra 5s, your extra 10s, and put it in here. You can't get it out unless you cut it. This thing I
You
cannot
got
get
to
nothing
cut
out
it.
of this. You have
You
to
need
get
to cut
and
it.
so
Got to get that can opener.
You have to get a can opener to cut that. So you know you have 12 months before the S23 come out. And you know that the phone go cost $1,200, $1,300. If you have a trade-in, you might can get it for about $700. That means in 12 months, all you have to save is $700 to $800. So you think about it like that, instead of going by the pizza that costs you $20, the McDonald's that's gonna cost you $30, that freaking, that big
$30.
extravagant.
Time out. Who the fuck is spending $30 in McDonald's? Goddamn.
You buy 2 or 3. You buy
Hey
for 2
man,
or
if
3
you buy
people.
2 combos, listen, I was at
I'm
McDonald's. the
sorry,
other
I'm
day.
by myself.
I
I'm always
bought
shopping.
Oh,
by
I
okay.
bought
myself.
2
Oh well, yeah.
combos.
2 people meals are
And
expensive
that's
nowadays.
$30.
They're expensive. They've gotten
2
expensive.
combo meals.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't need to be eating at McDonald's anyway. It's not.
I don't
good,
eat that
so.
shit no more. I don't eat that shit no more. I don't eat that. No, I give up McDonald's. But I'm just saying, 2 Big Mac combos gonna cost you $20, player. And don't say if you get something extra like a shake or you get it large
yeah.
size, you gonna pay
No,
$30.
time out. You can't get a shake because the ice cream machine's always broken.
Oh, they always broke. Yeah.
Boom.
Be like, I hope she don't ask for supersize.
Or
Get him
you
supersize, babe. Fuck.
You can't give it a supersize, LaShawn?
or
She gotta ask for it. She gotta
okay.
ask for it.
I'll
So
give
you
I ain't gonna be
doling
like,
it out.
yeah, hook my baby up with the supersize.
You
She
doling
gotta
it
ask
out.
for supersize.
So if she's talking about something else, LaShawn.
Yeah, completely
Or-
different.
That's why she's like.
I know, right? Hey,
She gonna
hey,
get
I
it
got
supersized.
You got
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Scoop cut it though.
So
You
here we
gotta
go.
make
All
it
right.
supersized.
So here we go. $42. $42 at McDonald's, right? And look, let's do some math, right? Just say
$4
I'm gonna get a
billion.
Let's do
calculator.
some savage. Let's do
Some savage, right? Because I'm gonna be savage scientist right now.
Hold on. Let me get
I'm
out
gonna
my
be savage
calculator.
scientist. I'm gonna get my calculator,
My
right?
calculator.
Just say, right,
Okay.
2 times a month, you spend $42 on McDonald's, right?
Okay.
All right, so that's times 2.
That's 80.
That's $84. $84 times 12 is $1,008. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here?
Well,
What
now
are we
you
talking
ain't. Now the
about
kids
here?
gonna be pissed off because you eating. I mean, you
No,
using they
you're supposed to go home and cook them a meal. God damn it, cook them
Well,
a
they want
goddamn
to.
meal.
You gotta give a kid some fun time too, Eric. I know your wife want to go out to eat every now and again.
But look, me and my wife go out almost every day.
All
That's
right,
a damn
then.
shame. That's a damn shame the way we
You
go
cutting the
out.
kids McDonald's off? They gonna be like, "Daddy, fuck your phone."
But I say that to say, if you look at it as
Yeah,
a
but
perspective
you
of
can take other
cut back,
areas and cut
right?
back. Yeah.
You cut back on, yeah, I seen the new Jordan. The new Jordan gonna cost me $250, but do I really need those new Jordans? That's what I'm saying. So if you're a techie, right? You know that you got 2 major releases, and here's the thing: the next 6-7 months, you got
You
the
gotta start
iPhone
saving your money.
14s coming out.
Yeah, you gotta save your money.
Right.
You got to
See,
save
I'll
your
start
Apple.
saving my money for the next Pixel after this one came out. Like the
Boom.
next week.
There you go.
I
There you go.
took $50 out.
Boom.
Yeah,
Like I
and
was
you think about it like this.
Or you just make a budget like Eric and break it every year.
Oh yeah, I have a budget every year.
Right.
But you make a valid. You guys are making valid points. That's what people should be doing.
If you want it, when it comes out.
I was gonna
so
say
just
people will do for what they really want.
But
And
see,
then
the
some people
problem
just bank
is
on that
people don't
credit.
have
We gonna just
financial
finance.
discipline. They don't have financial
Yes.
discipline. They
Yes.
go to the
I don't
store,
either.
they splurge, they say, "Oh, I want that jacket, that $300 jacket. I want to, I want this, I want that." They buy it. Then now when the phones come out, "Oh, that's too fucking high. Samsung got to be out their mind." I don't know why, but you just bought those John for $250 last week. And
Yeah,
you ain't say,
I
"Oh,
can flip them. I can flip some Jordans for $350 in about 3 months.
yeah, that's true. But you ain't flipping no phone though. You,
But I
you
can
look,
flip
you
the
ain't.
Jordans.
I'm flipping phones, but I don't use too many domestics.
Mm-hmm.
That's racist.
Yep.
Give me that
like,
foreign.
Give me that far.
But look, hold on a second. Like I look, I thought about these A devices. I haven't reviewed them.
I have had
Right?
an A device before I started using
I haven't
it.
reviewed them, but I've been hearing so much good stuff about these
A
A
devices
devices.
are wonderful. I had
A
an
devices are good. The A devices
Yeah,
are good.
I've been hearing it good. And look, don't get me wrong. I got food stamp phones that I review. I just reviewed 3-4 food stamp phones the other day. Those $100 phones and stuff that y'all don't watch a video on. See, I've dropped a video. I got 2,000-3,000 views on. I'm like, these motherfuckers don't want to
But
watch
do
that.
you? But
But
you also have people channels who are catered to those
Yeah,
cheap
yeah,
phones,
correct.
and their channels do well.
Do well.
A
Yeah.
lot of people come to your channel for flagship, so
Yeah,
they're not
they're
looking
kinda-
for
yeah.
those.
And you know what? I got people spoiled. That's why I gotta change it up. I gotta start doing budget.
You heard
phones.
that? You heard that, right? You heard that? You heard that?
I got to change it because see, I got people
What
spoiled.
did he say? They got people what?
I got
Spur.
people spoiled, right? So I
Earl,
got people
instead of
spoiled. I
oil.
got to get the J7s and the
I thought
KY
Savage was
jellies
here
and
for a
stuff like
second.
Yeah,
that. I got to get
that's
those
savage.
phones.
Hey, that's that Louisiana coming out.
That Louis Day, we
Look
got
at
the
Savage
Spur
come
over
walking
here.
in. He got his chest stuck out right now.
So can I address
Yeah.
not address
Drace?
address can I
Okay.
address
Pause.
Ace 3?
Okay.
So Acer,
What is it?
you said you think after Samsung has changed OS updates to 4 years that Google should do better. So let me just break it down for you real quick. So you're gonna hear that
Savage, you
statement
late to
quite a bit, right? Should Google do better since Samsung changed to 4 years updates? And I have to remind everybody, before Tensor was launched, Google went on behalf of the OEMs and themselves when they were told Qualcomm they were still doing Snapdragon. They said, guess what? 4 years of updates. You got to change it. They pulled a gangster move and like, guess what? We ain't using your chip. They got it approved for everybody. And Samsung capitalized. So now it's up to the other OEMs. Google's prerogative is this. They have Tensor now. They have to have, that's a meeting that they got to have. They know they could do it with Snapdragon. Are they going to be able to do that with Tensor? And also, it's yet to be seen, is Samsung really going to do that? Saying that you have 4 years of updates is not explicitly saying that you have 4 years of OS updates. So it's going to remain to be seen. I think everybody in this chat, though, every YouTuber, is not a care, is really for the average consumer that's going to hold on to the phone for like 4 years.
Yeah.
All of us in 2 years, we're going to be in a new phone.
No, fucking
6
1 year.
months?
I mean,
1 year.
6 months we gonna be in new phones, right?
Well, Eric, in
months.
2 weeks, he's gonna be in a new song.
2 months. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I got the Z Fold 3, right? And I've been using the Z Fold 3 as my main device. And it is, sometimes it does get cumbersome. You know, I mean, when I put it in my pants, you know, my pockets and stuff like that, it does get, and I do want to grab the note. Sometimes
Put it in his pants.
Yeah, we'll put it back.
Sir.
I'm having complaints because I got an extra large bulge that's coming out of the front of my pants.
Sir.
So I'm starting to get more ladies looking, and you know,
Oh.
hey, hi, sir, how you doing?
You happy to see me?
Right. You want to?
Is that a Z Fold in your pocket? Are you happy to see me? Guess, bitch.
Right. You gonna have to pause.
So I'm going Tom Brown this year on the Z Fold 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
need
Tom
them
Brown.
Browns.
Now hold up. I know people go pick me apart if I don't buy it. If the motherfucker ain't $4,000, let's make sure we understand something. I get the Tom Brown edition if it's between the 2,700 and close to. I'm not paying over $3,000 for the phone. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You gotta pay to play, Eric.
But the hell, not with no charger in the box and no cases, no fucking nothing.
It's gonna come with
give you nothing.
cases,
come with
watch
that. Last
bands,
year's
watch
I know, but
earbuds.
I know that. But Samsung been fucking up. They've been doing the Apple nutsack lately. They've been taking
No,
everything
but
out
Tom
of the
Brown
box.
comes with everything.
But the shit,
Yes.
but still, no. Hold on.
And-
The Z Fold 3 Tom Brown edition was missing some shit coming from the Z Fold 2. They didn't give you all the bells and whistles. That's why the price was cheaper. The Z Fold 2 gave you everything. The Z Fold 3, they didn't give you all that shit.
What
That's
they
why it
give
was
you?
$2,500 instead of $3,000.
What did it come with, Eric? What was missing?
They give you all the straps and cases, and they give you some shit, but you know,
Cases, chargers,
they give you
wireless
one. Yeah, they
chargers.
give you a charger. Yeah, I mean, but you know,
The
Now,
watch
would you be happy this year though if the Tom Brown edition had the watch and it had the phone, but that's
Buzz.
all it had? No, it didn't even have the buzz. It got rid of all the accessories and the buzz.
No, man, I'm not.
I'm messing with you.
Not. That's what I'm saying, man.
You ain't
the
shit, man.
shit
I'm
gonna
messing with
cost $2,500, man. The shit gonna cost
Look
$3,000.
at your heart. He said
Hey,
you wearing
the
those tight
execs
rock
would show up to
gangster
work and
shit.
it's like, do you have a meeting with the tech preacher? He's like sitting in your office right now.
And look, don't get me wrong. Samsung gonna release the Watch 5. I got 2 Watch 4s. Right, so I mean, I'm big balling. I've spent $1,000 on both of these motherfuckers. I tell you, I ain't,
Charles said, "How many damn charges do y'all need? Put the damn
Put the
charge.
charge in. Put the charge in.
the box. Put
In
the
the box.
charger in the. I don't listen. I always look at it like this.
Nah.
I don't care how many chargers I have. If I'm buying the fucking product, put the fucking charger in the box. I don't care if I don't use it. It's not up to them to ask me, do you go use the charger? Fuck you. Give it to me.
Fuck you, pay me. Give it to
Yeah.
me.
I'm serious. This charger,
my
and
damn
I mean, look, we
I'm
talked about
gonna
that.
run that by my boyfriend next time. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, give it to me. You know?
Oh, damn.
All right, so
man.
check this
Hell,
out, right? The Tab S8 not
What the
coming
hell
with a
you
charger in the
talking
box. What's next? What's next? TVs don't have a cord.
LFA said
Yeah, I
I need
know.
all the charges.
All of them. I need
That's
all
the
of them.
thing. The TV is not gonna come with a cord, and if you buy one
But
from
no,
Best
but see,
Buy,
Charles, the thing is
that's
this:
the thing.
a lot of your older chargers won't even charge some of
They
these
won't
newer
charge. A
phones.
lot of them, they won't even
charge
charge. A lot of them won't charge.
Look at Savage.
So I mean, to have a drawer full of them, if you're not using, especially them little cubes from the iPhone, you throw all them.
All right. Thank you,
Savage,
Susan.
you come late. I've
it.
shown everybody the back of my shirt. Can somebody tell him what the back of my shirt says? Since he wants to come to the party late and talk shit.
I know what it said.
Just dance.
That time I got that heat, let's go.
Thank you
very
Charles.
much.
So here's the thing. So BJ Gray 7
Thanks,
said, I don't
neighbor.
mind getting the charger if they charge less. They're not going to charge less. That's what they're doing. That's another way
Oh,
of getting.
goodness.
The whole reason why they took it out was how can we get more profit? So we'll get this. What can we take away? They're not going to do this. Hey, we want to give them more
Charles
or
Monroe
save the
told you what it
environment
said,
and
Savage.
charge them less. That's not going to happen.
But see, here's the thing like this. If you buy a TV and it don't come with a power cord, the manufacturer say, don't you have a power cord? What the fuck your problem is? Why you ain't got a power cord? But you could buy one at Best Buy, and trust me, Best Buy gonna have different cord. You be burnt up your TV. Think about this. You buy a 78, you buy an 80-inch TV. You put the motherfucker on your wall, you don't have no cord. Now you have to order one online and wait a week for a cord to come in. That shit should, and this is where we going at. This is the direction we go. You go buy a washer and dryer, and you ain't gonna get a cord. You go buy a refrigerator, you ain't gonna get a cord. Hell, I mean, this is the direction where they going at.
The thing
and this
is-
scary.
And
The
the
thing
second
is-
you mess your phone up on one of these
Exactly.
third-party chargers,
They not
your
gonna
warranty is
Third-party
done.
chargers, cables that don't have to be the highest of quality, that can't really pass the current. There's a lot of stuff that can go on, right?
Yes.
So why do it?
PlayStation 6 won't come with controller. They're gonna say, you know why? You got a PlayStation 5.
You
Why
gotta pay
you
to
need
play.
a new controller?
You
Why
got
you
yeah,
need a
you're
new
yeah.
controller?
You got to pay to play too. You
That'll
gotta pay to
never
play.
happen. That'll never happen. That'll never happen.
We said it would never
Look,
happen with no
wall
cordless
mounts aren't the same
iPhones and
thing,
no
Lon. You don't
no
have to
charger.
put a TV on a wall mount.
Huh?
You
What'd
don't,
he
you don't
say?
need that for the TV to work.
No, they don't.
Whoa.
I mean, we talked about
but they don't
this.
call with wall mounts, but they come with stands, though, right? Lon?
Yes.
I was
Last
gonna
time
say
checked,
my TV doesn't have a wall mount. and I'm
it came
using
with a
just
stand,
fine.
but it came with a stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you think about this. Here we go. You go get a TV without a remote. I think. Look, here's the thing. I've been saying this, and I'm scared to hell. I'm scared to death of what we seeing right now, where everything is being taken away from electronics. Right? Tablets not coming with chargers. Computers gonna be next. right? You think out. Think about this. If Samsung don't put a charger in the box on a tablet, you best believe your ass ain't no iPads coming with no chargers coming this year.
Oh, and the thing about what's so gangster about Apple is if they start doing that, then like you get a Mac Mini, it's like, oh, that cord is proprietary.
Yeah,
You gotta buy.
MacBook
You gotta buy.
Pros,
It's a
all
special
that.
cord. You can't just get a normal cord. Forget that, man.
You go get a MacBook Pro, spend $2,000 on it, and you got to spend another $40 on the cord. I'm telling you, this is the direction that we see. This shit is crazy. And a lot of people say easy to never do that, but y'all said a phone would never come with a power. Now they doing it. Y'all say,
Man,
I
we done
remember.
told y'all they gonna start putting them shits in plastic bags. Here you
Yeah,
go.
and they doing it. I got something from Samsung, and they just wrapped it. What it was a headphones. When I got my free headphones,
remember
the
that. Yeah,
AKGs, they just put the motherfucker in the fucking plastic wrap, and the shit was all busted open. They put the headphones. It wasn't even in the fucking box. They just put the
They said,
headphones in
here, take
plastic.
this shit.
Look at
Yeah.
that. That's right.
Like you're
Put
supposed
the
to.
damn charger in the box. Samsung,
Mm.
Apple, Pixel.
I understand that, but Lon, think about this. After the pre-order is over with, Samsung ain't gonna give you $250 player, and not everybody got the money right now. See, that's the problem. The problem, well, you could pre-order and get all the perks. Okay, so after
Oh,
what?
and also, hey, Lon, we have not hated on Samsung.
We
Let's
never hated
pretend
on
we're not.
Samsung.
Take Samsung out of the equation because I don't
Yeah,
want
we're
them to
speaking in
think
general.
we're speaking in general.
What I'm saying is that after the pre-order over with, because people have different budgets,
No,
everybody
the only
can't
phones I'm
drop.
getting stuff in the box with now are imports.
Oh yeah, the imports give you everything.
Yeah.
I got $150 phone that I did the food stamp phone I just did a review on. Give you case, glass screen protectors, every fucking thing in the box. You got the power. You got a fast charger in the box, USB Type C in the box, a case in the box, a screen protector, all the bells and whistles for $150. And these $2,000 phones don't even want to give you a charger. But
Oh, if you
what
get
I'm
an
saying,
expensive one, they give you a car charger and a house charger.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. Like, I think we're going in the wrong direction. What is that? And people like Lon is, dingling by,
Dingling,
I'm sorry, bro.
sir.
I'm sorry. Dingling by
Sir,
by
dingling.
I ain't gonna say it.
He's trying to get his words.
I'm holding it, but by
Dangling by the
accepting the bullshit. Stop it, bruh. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna speak to you. I'm gonna speak to you
Ding-a-ling.
like this. I seen your comment, dog. I seen your comment, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you. You took me there on that comment, bruh. And I deleted your comment because I was pissed. I read all my comments, but you triggered me off, dog, in that comment, dog. And if you upset with me, it's all good. Hit me in my DM, player. But don't try to expose me on my channel. You see what I'm saying? And I keep it real no matter what. But you come at me sideways, player, and I didn't block you, whatever. But I'm just letting you know I read your comment. I ain't like that shit, player. But you have a right to your opinion, and I got a right to my opinion to my channel. I ain't like how you came at me, dog. Straight up, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. You got 9 lives, you heard me? I'm just saying, dog. You hit me up in my comments, dog. You went sideways on me, dog, for real. I ain't lied to you. Usually when people go sideways on me, I kind of tell them go fuck themselves, you know what I'm saying? But I let you roll, player.
He said, who, me?
Yeah, bro, player. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna leave it alone. But yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, but I think we straight though. I mean, I think we going in the wrong direction with this accessory thing. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're going the wrong way with accessory. I think we're not putting enough emphasis in putting pressure on companies to understand
Dennis
that
Allen ain't shit.
we
Hey,
want our accessories.
sort of like how Samsung was like, guess what? You're getting a free RAM upgrade if
Yeah.
you pre-order. That's
But
the pressure we needed to
and that's the
get.
pressure you have to put on them.
That's the pressure you need to get.
I mean, look, I think I give you the prime example. When Samsung took away the SD card on the Galaxy Note 5, people was in so much of uproar. People made it known, and Samsung bought it back. You have to remember. I mean, they watch these videos, and they got people out there that watch, social media and stuff like that. When the Galaxy Note 5 came out, and Samsung took away SD card support, it was a flux of outrage of people want SD cards back.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm missing.
They brought it back, really?
Yeah, they bought it back.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
On the Note 7, they bought it back, but it burned up, and so they bought it back on the Note 8.
I remember that now. Yeah.
And
The Note 5 didn't have that shit neither.
Right, and so, but I know back then it was a different era. People had nuts back then. Now I don't know. I don't know now. There's now people accepting it now. Yeah, back then with the Note 5, people was very boisterous about their disappointment about things that was going on in the tech industry. And people, they changed it because we was outraged about it and we voiced our opinion. But in 2022, people like, you don't need a charger. You don't need SD. I'm telling you, people, you don't need SD.
Yeah, and that's what we
You
gotta
don't
stop.
need that.
We as YouTubers gotta stop that. It's like, no,
You don't need that. And that's the thing. I had people hit me up and say, easy, 128 gigs should be good enough for everybody. You don't need no more than 128. I'm telling you, these are the comments that I'm getting in my DMs, emailing me, telling me Samsung is doing the right thing, give you the base storage with 8. Nobody don't need no more than 8 gigs of RAM, and you don't need no more than 128 gigs. And I'm saying to myself, that's why we where we at. It's because we have so many people support it. This is one of the reasons why where we at right now is because the people support it. And as long as people support it, they go continue to goose grease honey you. That's it.
Sir.
As long as you support it, they go bend you over and grease you up and shove long fucking 9 inches of wood in you. That's what they go do. Wow. As long as you accept it.
He said 9 inches of wood. He said 9 inches of wood.
9 inches of
goose,
wood, sir.
Goose grease with the 9 inches.
That's how goose grease get down with the 9 inches. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, look, some of the women on here be like, okay, I'll take the 9 inch.
I'll take goose grease. Okay.
Some of the women on here be like, ooh, honey.
Right.
And so that's the thing, man.
I got nothing. I got nothing. Right. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing.
And so, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I know this is the after party, but we keep it real, people. We keep it real. We having fun. I know I'm having fun. Look, shout out to Techzilla. Techzilla going hibernation, right, for 6 months. Then all of a sudden he come out and drop a dope video. I'm like, where this motherfucker been at?
Right.
Shout out to Techzilla.
It's been a
soon
long
as
time.
Techzilla dropped the video, I'm in there. I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, cool.
I thought YouTube would just turn my shit off. I was like, how I get alert today? I said, I ain't got an alert for hours from Techzilla.
Tech Twine B, bro. Tech Twine B, I'm telling you, bro.
Tech Twine
B. You got some serious fans on this panel. We watch all your videos, player. We watch all your videos. All your 12 megapixel and everything. We watch it all.
What's up? You
Gotcha.
Right, you
we watch it.
Good.
Hey, what's up? You do it?
How y'all doing?
Thanks for stopping by my stream last night, sir.
Thank you very much. Look.
He said, "Damn."
All right,
son."
so here we go. Do you think it's actually technical reason why the removal of the SD card for read and write speeds? Hey, look, all right. So yes, it is a technical reason why in so many cases, and the reason why is because and this is one of the reasons why they stopped doing adaptive storage. Because people was using slower SD cards and it was kind of
Correct.
making their phones slow and sluggish, right? So they stopped doing adaptive storage. And if you took your SD card out your phone and you had it adaptive, you go crash. The phone go crash and you gonna have fucking problems. So they took away that option. Now, as far as data, now people was able to take their data from games and other resources to put
Yep.
it on the SD cards, right? Now, it was up to the developer to make that happen. Okay, again, some people buy slower SD cards, and some people did complain about lagginess on their devices. Now, but here's the thing: if you don't use the cloud, and a lot of people is against the cloud, a lot of people don't believe in the cloud. They don't think it's secured. A lot of people don't like shit videos, personal videos, sex videos going to the cloud. All right, they want their shit on in an SD card where they can pull out and burn it before somebody see it.
Pull out.
So
Burn.
this is one of the reasons why you have a lot of people that like SD card. They like to take personal documents and put it on local storage, so they don't risk, people finding out how McDonald's made the mac sauce. So this is why you have people that's committed to SD cards, because they like to take videos and documents and photos and other things and movies to put it on SD cards. You can put a 1 terabyte SD card, go on the airplane and watch you a couple of movies on the SD card. Now, if you on the airplane, you ain't got no fucking service. What you doing? That's the thing. SD cards come in handy for certain situations. Is it a technical reason why they did it? No, it's fucking money. Period. In the story. I don't want to hear that bullshit. It's all about money. I think having an SD card is more valuable than not having an SD card. They do have its pros and cons, but I think at the end of the day, if Motorola doing it, you have a bunch of budget devices that have SD cards, and they're fine. They work great. You have all these higher tier devices that cost $1,000, $2,000 that refuse to put SD cards on there. You know why? They want you to pay more for storage. They want you to pay for cloud storage. It's all a money grab. I think the pros outweigh the cons when it comes down to SD cards. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry, it was a long answer, but it's a long answer.
Do you know any other way to answer Eric but long?
I'm sorry. I am long-winded. I'm long-winded.
What is Eric ever giving you?
I know. I'm long-winded.
No.
25 minutes later. So in short.
I mean, at the end of the day, anytime somebody removes something, it's always a money grab.
Breaking a phone. He needs SD card.
He needs an SD card.
Right, and think about this.
He don't.
He needs
he
needs an OtterBox.
He said it
surrounded by a sup case.
When you break your phone, Savage is always breaking a phone, a window,
encased in an eye blazon.
Oh my
That's
God.
what he needs. He needs all. He needs all three of them on the same phone, plus SD cards.
So you can strap them to the back of the car and ride them through the car wash.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm gonna head through this car wash right quick.
Think about this. And you got 8K video on the S22.
Right.
8K video on 128 gigs. Now, first of all, we already have a problem with the word 128 gigs, because at boot you do not have 128
You don't have
gigs.
enough. Yeah, you don't have 128.
So you might have 110. All right, because everything else is going to be reserved for backup and everything. So you don't. The user does not get full access of that storage. So if you got a 128 gig device, you might get 100 gigs for yourself. Now, once you download all your apps, once you download everything else, now you're sitting at 60 gigs, 40 gigs, and you ain't even took a photo yet. Now what you gonna do if you shoot 8K that's taking up 3 gigs per minute? What you gonna do? You
Not
fucked.
shoot 8K.
Well, I mean, that's the problem. All right, we got another one here. Thank you very much. T-Hop in the building.
Thank you, T-Hop.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
That's how I got that heat. Let's go.
Thank you very much for the $5 holla. Appreciate it. Yes. But yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, we want to look, we're here for the consumer. Removing SD cards, removing, and look, the biggest thing for me is how people was not outraged when the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack went away, right? A lot of people say, well, easy, man, you tripping. Nobody don't use wired headphones no more. I'm saying to myself, man, I got $800 headphones over here, man. And guess what? My V60 played like a charm. When I put them headphones on with that quad DAC, the fucking V60 said, who's your daddy? That's what I'm saying. So it got a headphone jack, and it drives them high impedance headphones with no problem. So what we should have did, we should have pressured Samsung to give us a quad DAC instead of taking the motherfucker away. That's what we should have did. Yeah. Instead of taking a headphone jack away, they should have gave us a quad DAC. But no. Absolutely. A lot of people said, no, get wireless, bro. Everybody going wireless. Not everybody want to go wireless, though. That's the thing. Well, guess what? Get your dongle. Remember, they stopped putting dongles in the box. They don't put the fucking dongle in the box no more. So guess what? Now. They charge you for a dongle. That's what I'm saying. We have to understand one thing. We as consumers, let me tell you, it's a different era now. Everybody ain't gonna fight. Ain't nobody gonna fight. Nobody's easy. They go do what they do anyway. But let's go back to the Note 5. People was outraged. They made a change. See, right now, everybody, this is, oh, yeah, easy. Don't worry about it. I ain't worried. Just like, people in your neighborhood. You don't even know your neighbor. People that say, I don't worry. I stay to myself. I don't care who my neighbor is. And that's the problem. See, about 30 years ago, everybody knew their neighbor. Everybody used to go eat, go knock on each other's doors, say, what's up, neighbor? Tell them about their names, everything. Now you go in the neighborhood, nobody don't know their neighbors.
I know my neighbor because they stomped up and yelled at me for walking one time.
That's what I'm saying. And the thing about it is, but back then, speaking back to smartphones, by the way, back then, 4 years ago, smartphones was $400, $300 for flagships. Now they fucking almost $2,000, and you're getting less and paying more, and people accepting it like it's okay. That's what I'm saying.
That's better. That's
really. And as long as you have, what this other guy is in here. Lawns in the world, and
yeah, he's saying devil's advocate. Can't you get a Bluetooth module? I guess the Carnival.
Lawns in the world, and what the other guy named that doodle in the world, doodle in the world, lawn in the world, the Samsung Knights in the world. Once you got all them people in the world, then you got the Apple sheep and all. Apple can sell you a cloth for $50, and you motherfuckers buying this shit sold out.
You motherfuckers. You.
That's what I'm saying. But it's okay for Apple to throw a fucking a 1 cent. That's all they paid for, by the way. Probably 1 penny, and put an Apple logo on and sell it to you for $20, and y'all run out like a. Let me tell you something. Years ago, none of that would have never happened. In the tech world, I'm telling you, when I first got into this tech business, years ago, man, nobody wouldn't stand for for this crap that they're pulling on us right now. But a lot of people have got with the status. See, 7 years ago when I started YouTube, they ain't had no Apple sheep and Samsung Knights and nut huggers and swingers and shit. They didn't have all that 7 years ago. They didn't have nut huggers and swingers back 7 years ago. But in 2022, they got nut huggers and swingers in 2022.
Eric, we've always had them. It's just now it's easier to be vocal and be heard now with social media. Anyone can be an expert, and now anyone can say whatever they want and blast it across the world within seconds. Back then, we just couldn't.
Yeah. Well, anything about it is when the consumers speak their mind, when one person speak their mind, just say if you tweet something, let me put that out there. If I say, I don't like that Samsung did X, Y, and Z, watch how that tweet go. You gonna have your Samsung people gonna say, what the fuck you mean? You got to accept that. That's how it roll. You don't need that. You don't need this. You don't need that. Samsung is doing the best thing since sliced bread. Okay. You put a tweet. Talk about Apple, the iPhone 13 Pro Max suck balls in this area, that area, this, that. Then you have a whole bunch of people go come in there. Well, why don't you factory reset your phone? Why my screen ain't pink? I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem. You must got a faulty device. What you doing? You're a hater. You must be on Samsung nutsack or something. Hey, who paid you to make this video? So now you have an influx of people that think it's okay to get fucked over by a company. And this is one of the reasons why Apple is a $3 trillion company, is because they know how to manipulate the status quo. And Samsung is following the same trait. I understand companies need to make money, but us as consumers need to stand up and say, man, I'm not going for that. Hold on. But as long as you have people that accept it and saying that y'all being too dramatic and you crying about it, or they'll tell you, don't buy it. And I'm going to tell you, I hate that motherfuckers. Let me explain something to y'all. I am a YouTube tech reviewer. I review tech. That means that I have to buy the shit to review the shit. So when you tell me don't buy the shit, how could I review the shit if I don't buy the shit? That's what I'm saying.
I'm in the same situation, Eric.
People tell you, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it.
He said most of them don't even buy stocks in the company that they defend so hard.
And you know what? And by the way, I own Apple stock. I don't own Samsung stock because they're not publicly traded in the United States. But I do own Apple stock, by the way.
I do too.
Yeah, Jason, he letting it rip tonight, boy.
Well, I let it rip last week, and then as soon as I got off the stream, people DMing me, telling me all.
They did it during the stream too. They were doing it.
Yeah, yeah. But after this stream,
it is what it is.
People will tell me I'm gonna lose my channel, and I ain't shit.
Yet?
I've been doing this. How long we been live streaming?
I know I've been on here grip.
And we have, and look, don't get me wrong. If I never get up to 100,000 subscribers, man, I'm going to do this shit every week, no matter what. I'm going to drop my content. I'm going to support my followers and my community. I'm here for my community. I'm here for my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for my people. So if other people don't want to be involved with what I'm trying to do, if y'all want to hear, I know the difference between shit and sugar. If you want to hear shit, go somewhere else. You want to hear some good shit, come here. Because we call it how we see it. If you want to hear bullshit, they got a lot of shit out there that you can watch. If you want to hear the real, you might get your feelings hurt. But man up, grow up here. Because we gonna give it to you. We gonna give it to you real here. Oh, and that's the difference.
Raw.
I was waiting
that's
for
the
that
difference
to come out.
here. I always say this here. If you don't like it, fuck it. They got plenty of channels that make the same video that I make. But if you want to hear, how it is, we go tell it how it is here. And people don't like it. People are easy, you on there talking all that shit and all this here. Man, look. Either you go take shit or you go give shit. What you gonna do?
Whoa, Keystone, sir. Keystone, why are we kicking folks in the nuts?
Kick them straight in the ding ding.
Yeah.
Man,
Why
kick
are we
him in the
doing
ding.
that,
Ding ding,
All right.
bro. Ding ding.
While we at the top of the hour, I just want to say thank y'all guys very much for joining the stream. Shout
I know you
out to
got the bear.
the replay crew and everything. And man, look, let me tell you something. I really do appreciate my community. And look, man, I don't disrespect none of my community people, man. They love what we do here. They come here on every Wednesday, and we have fun. And we gonna continue to do that. I'm not gonna let no sponsor, nobody tell me how to run my channel. And God, please, y'all stop telling me how to run my channel. It's one of the things that aggravates me every day when I have people telling me what I should and should not do on my channel. And that gets to me. And they say, well, you know, as you get bigger, you got to do this and do that. I don't have to do nothing, man. Lord, how wrong with these people? Shit, I wear my glasses. Well, you gotta stop wearing. You gotta change. You gotta start wearing glasses so people
They
can
just
see
don't
your
like it
eyes.
that you look like Pitbull with glasses on.
Hey, I look like Pitbull. I said, I wish I had Pitbull Bunny.
They said, "Oh,
Well,
Eric,
no,
you got."
you know.
They said, "Eric, you showed you got pretty eyes."
Hey, you got
Can I say
pretty
something real quick
eyes.
to
You go
Tom
eat your
real quick?
cornbread. Yeah, go ahead.
So Tectwan, this has been running. The 5A has been running Android 12L for a month, and my Pixel 6 that's right back there will be running Android 13 probably starting March 1st. So that's how I roll. And somebody that just said yes sir will probably join me on Android 13 as well.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
And look, before I leave, Lauren, this is one of the reasons why I haven't blocked you, bro. It's one of the reasons why I know you come in my comments and you drop it. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good for a good debate. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's why some people that you know give me constructive criticism. It's all good. I am not the final judgment. I never say that. I just give my opinion. I'm not the. I never say it out the final. I don't tell people to buy anything. I say if you want to buy this product, I got links down in the description below. If the word if, I never say you motherfuckers, you better buy it. I never say that before I leave this video, you better go down the description and buy this shit now. I don't do that. I know how I'm in
the next video. I know how I'm in the next video. You motherfuckers better go buy this shit.
I never say people buy it. I never influence nobody to buy a product. All I do is I give my opinion. And look, I'm a tech enthusiast, and I be hype. Like you be too hype, bruh. Man, I'm hype. I love technology. This shit is dope. And I stand by that. And look, my perspective is never the final. You know what I'm saying? I never say when I make videos that I am the final conflict. I am not Damien. I don't have 360s in my fucking head. I am not the final conflict. People have, judgment, and people watch other people's channels and they make listen. Before you spend before I spend $1,000 on a product, I'm watching 50 videos of different people's perspectives before I make my decision. I don't make my decision based off of one person. Never did. Even if when I bought my truck, I watched car videos all day before I bought my truck.
That's how I do too, easy.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it is what it is. Thank y'all very much. We gotta get out of here though. We went over a little bit.
But hey, thank y'all.
We have fun, man. Thank y'all very much. Well, I got an outro somewhere. Where is that? There we go.